Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is April 15th, 2021. So recently, the actress Gerren Taylor passed away at the age of 30. Supposedly, she died while sleeping. Oh boy. So let's read a little bit into the reporting and then we'll get into what really happened to this actress. So it says here, this morning, it was announced that Gerren Taylor from BET's Baldwin Hills passed away yesterday at 4:30 a.m. at 30 years old. Though it has been reported that she died in her sleep, the causes are unknown and have not yet been revealed. Okay, so she died while sleeping. Okay. 30-year-old. Goes to sleep, doesn't wake up. So this actress, she was born July 6, 1990. And her death came 86 days before her birthday. She died on April 11th. Her birthday is July 6th. She died 86 days before. Now, her name, Gerren Taylor, is sums to 67, just like how she was born on July 6th, 6/7, and died 86 days before her birthday. So her name is 67. She dies 86 days before her birthday. And notice the gematria of blood sacrifice, 67 and 86. Human sacrifice also sums to 67 and 86. So her name is 67. She was born on July 6th, a day that can be written 6/7 like 67, and dies 86 days before her birthday in a clear blood sacrifice. Now, the name of the show that she's remembered for is called Baldwin Hills, which equates to 199 and 73. 199 is the 46 prime number. And notice sacrifice is 46 and 73. Just like the name of the show, right? 199 is the 46 prime. And then the day that the news was reported, it was actually reported the next day on April 12th, on the 102nd day of the year. Those two numbers always come across when we're talking about black celebrities. 102 and 30, right? Because she was 30 years old and they reported the news of her death on the 102nd day of the year. And they always pair these two numbers together because of the gematria of the N-word. It's 102 and 30, just like slavery. And the day she died can also be written 11/4, like 114. The term history sums to 114. History also sums to 42. And just think about the history of black people. I mean, it was on April 11th that we got the shooting of the Dante Wright guy from Minnesota. Another racial divisive story, right? And here we have another racial divisive story with this actress. Her news report on the 102nd day of the year, she dies at 30. Right, the N-word is 30. Notice history is 42. Right, the N-word is 42. And then she dies at the age of 30. Her death gets announced on the 102nd day of the year. And of course, slavery is 102 and 30, and also 42 as well. And so many other things connected to 30 and 42. Right, Martin is 30, Malcolm X is 30 and 42. They love to pair the number 30 and 42, 42 and 102, 42 and 30. 42 and 60. It's the same thing. So, yeah. And then she died on the day with 56 numerology. And, of course, the Jesuit Society of Jesus sums to 56. Ritual sacrifice is also 73. Just like the name of the show. But her dying 86 days before her birthday, it's no coincidence. This happens over and over again. And then her name equates to 67. Of course. Man. So rest in peace to this young lady. Just 30 years old. Probably poisoned because she went to sleep. And that's it. Another murder by number victim. Recently, we also got the story of this athlete. Her name is Molly Lillard. She was the daughter of the great Al Toon who played for the New York Jets. She was 28 years old. Supposedly her boyfriend shot her dead. And then her boyfriend killed himself. So this was called a murder-suicide. And this is the killer here. He killed her and then he killed himself. I think he told himself, if you can't be with me, then you're not gonna be with anybody. I guess whatever. But the point of this video is to show you guys how this is by the numbers. There's no doubt that I don't know if these people are dead, but if they are dead, they was murdered by someone else. It wasn't this person here who decided to shoot his girlfriend. I highly doubt that was the case. If you read the report, it talks about how this happened on 86th Street. Remember we were just talking about that number with the actress who died 86 days before her birthday? If you read the reporting, it said that this took place on 86th Street. It's not this article. I guess I could look up the article that it said it. That says that she died near 86th Street. And the reason they bring that up is because of Gematria blood sacrifice. Some say 86. So they wanted to communicate to the people who understand the code that this was a ritual sacrifice. This was not a murder-suicide. It was just a murder. It was a double murder. Let's see if I can find the article that talks about the location where it took place at. So it talks about how it happened in Arizona. Actually, I could just probably Google 86th Street. So couple dead after apparent murder-suicide in Scottsdale. All right, so here it is. There's all these pop-ups. Scottsdale police said 2 people are dead after a man shot and killed his wife at a home late Sunday night and then ultimately took his own life. Officers responded to the home near 86th Street. They love to use that number because blood sacrifice and human sacrifice equates to 86. It took place near 86th Street and Chaparral Road around 5 p.m. on Sunday and found a woman at the front of the home with gunshot wounds. She was transported to a local hospital where she was declared dead. Police said. And look, even the tweet that Scottsdale PD put out, they make sure that they emphasize that it took place near 86th Street. Why do they have to tell us that? They don't give us any other details. If it didn't happen on 86th Street. It happened in the area of 86th Street. But why would they tell us that? It's because of the Gematria blood sacrifice. It's 86. This woman got 86th. Of course, she was 28 years old. Kill's 28. Kill is also 17. And the news was reported 17 days before her father's birthday, Al Toon. Right? Even though she was killed, she wasn't killed on the 13th. I think she was killed on the 11th, the same day that the actress was murdered. Yeah, so she was shot on Sunday, and Sunday was the 11th. So she died the same day as the actress, Gerren Taylor. But this article came out on the 13th, right? On the 13th, her father was born on April 30th. And from the 13th to 30th is 17 days. So the article comes out 17 days that his daughter dies at the age of 28. And the word kill is 17 and 28. And this sacrifice is probably connected to this football player. Most likely it is. And notice he played 107 games for his career. That's the 28th prime. His daughter dead at 28. Unbelievable stuff. Her surname Lillard, something I want to show you guys about her surname. It sums to 121, just like blood sacrifice. It's also 68, the reflection of 86. But notice blood sacrifice is 121 and 86. And being that this was the same day as the actress's death, that was also a day with 56 numerology. So the Jesuits were very busy that day murdering 28-year-olds and 30-year-olds. Molly Toon in a volleyball game. Let's see what the gematria of Molly Toon, because I don't think Dakota has her birth name. Yeah, of course. I named something 42 and 102. Wasn't we just talking about these numbers with the actress who her death was reported on the 102nd day of the year? 42 and 102, like the N-word, like slavery. I'm telling you, it's the same thing with all these people. Nobody seems to notice. Molly Toon in a volleyball game. Mr. Royce Lillard blamed for her apparent death. Sick. I want to say rest in peace to Gerren Taylor, Molly Toon, and also her husband. If he is dead, he probably was murdered as well. So all three of these people murdered by the numbers for just another sick ritual. Unbelievable stuff. Right above my camera, it's my book that I put out for $5. If you want to learn more about this stuff, you can definitely pick it up and read it. In the link under this video in the comment section, I'm gonna leave a link on how to make a purchase. It's only $5, and I covered a lot of celebrity deaths. Those of you who may be new here, I guarantee. Listen, this stuff is not a coincidence. This is not I'm not making these videos looking for clout. That's what a lot of you say in these comments. This is a real thing that's going on every single day, and I'm just out here exposing it. I wrote a book. I made lots of videos about this stuff. If you go to my blog, I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of posts covering the same thing. Over 1,000. And I've only been doing this for a little over 2 years. And I already got over 1,000 posts. Think about how repetitive this stuff is. Oh, man. So rest in peace to both of those ladies and, of course, her husband. And look at that. The surname Toon is 17 as well. His daughter's death reported 17 days before his birthday. It's also 44 and 64, like the word kill. Kill 64 like Toon, 44 like Toon, 17 like Toon. And then, of course, his daughter was 28 years old, right? And her husband was 36. What's 36 plus 28? 64? Supposedly her husband who killed her was 36 years old. 36 plus 28. Their ages equate to 64. Man. So I'll leave it there. Thanks everybody for watching. You should definitely pick up my book. It's worth it. But you guys take care and enjoy the rest of your day.